Hey guys, MPTV, Matt Piper Soccer Mentor. Hopefully I won't fall over in this video. Moral of the story, alright, when I did the passing curling video, always wear the appropriate footwear for whatever you're doing, alright? Playing on AstroTurf, wear AstroTurf trainers. Playing indoors, wear some indoor football shoes. If you're out on a grass trying to show people how to pass and curl the ball, do not wear trainers. Wear boots, especially when it's cold and wet outside. Anyway, on with this video. A lot of people have been asking about strikers' movement, so I thought I'd do a quick video just touching on some of the main points that I see. It's a funny area with strikers. Your movement, I think a lot of the time, depends on your strengths as a striker. Alright, if you're a man that holds it up, you don't want to be making runs into the channel too often, alright, because you're the focal point of the team. Alright, so you need to have a little bit of movement away to come back to receive that ball, whether it's coming from the defence, a high pass, so you've got time to take it on your chest, bring other players into play, or whether you're coming short to play 1-2s off certain people. Think of the Giroud at Arsenal kind of forward. Alright, I was always the kind of guy there that was quick, loved the ball into channels. It's a great outlet run for your team if you're under pressure. So we'll have a look at a few of them today. Alright, so if I'm a guy, I'm the focal point of the team that likes to hold the ball up. Alright, I've set up my 4 markers. Alright, I've gone as though we're setting up against 4-4-2. So they've got 4 at the back. Alright, if I'm the focal point, I always want to keep myself in the centre of the pitch. Alright, I'm working on one of the 2 centre backs. Alright, maybe it's a little, look like you're going in behind, come and receive the ball short. People can play off you. Alright, you can play your wingers in. Or, if you've done the job well enough of running the centre backs off, bring them with me. Looks like I want it in over the top. Check, come and get it to feet. Alright. Please stay in the centre of the pitch, all right? I hate to see these these forward players, your likes of Giroud, like I've talked about, Alan Shearer when he used to play. There's no point in them guys pulling wide, all right? They're the guys that are going to get on the end of crosses, can finish when it comes into the box, all right? So try and stay quite central, all right? Be that focal point, all right? So if you pull off, you receive the ball to feet, you've got time, receive it on the back foot, alright? Get at that defence, alright? Scare defenders, that's what defenders hate. Someone who's running at them, who's got a trick or two, or he can move the ball sideways and get a shot off, alright? If you're the focal point of the team, the number 9 in the team, alright? Can you run your centre-backs off? Can you come and receive the ball, alright? If not, can you get it under control? Centre of the pitch. Can you play other players in? Maybe you're doing 1-2s with your centre midfielders, or maybe you're getting the ball wide to then get yourself in the box. Okay, the striker that I used to be, I never used to be a striker, I used to be a winger, but sometimes I've played up front in the Premier League before, and I used to like running into the channels to give an outlet. Alright? Remember, you have to bend your run. You don't want to be offside. I used to start in the centre of the pitch. I used to pull on to one of the centre backs, alright, balls with the right back say, I used to pull on to the furthest centre back away, alright, and then I would make my run here, and then here, bending my run, alright, in between the full back and the other centre back, alright. Defenders hate it when you run between lines, alright. What I mean by that is, I don't want to pull off to this centre back, don't want to pull off here, and then run round this side of the fullback. Alright? The run's too predictable and it's too easy to see. Alright? The left fullback in this situation will see me running across the front of him, he'll come with me. Alright? When he's got his focus on the ball here, say from our right back or our right midfielder, if I'm making a run between him and the other centre back, I'm coming in behind him. Alright? Make sure you bend your run so you stay on side. The ball will be played on the outside of the fullback. So he's running here, looking at the ball. He can't see you're running behind him. Alright? It's a real clever run, and it takes pressure off your team. Alright? It's a real good ball to play. Alright? In behind the fullback, you make your run, pull off to the furthest centre back, I used to pull off, looks like I want it this way, and then I'm running across the other centre back in behind the full back. Make sure I'm bending my run to receive the ball in the dangerous area down the front. Alright, I always used to be the striker. If we played two up front and I played up front, I always used to be the second striker, as it were. I wasn't the focal point of the team, I was the creator, the one that made things happen. Alright, them kind of runs. Alright, if you're the intelligent footballer, thinking now, Bergkamp, Rooney, Zola, these kind of forwards, alright, maybe you receive the ball in the pocket, alright. So when I'm talking about the pocket, you've got your four defenders, alright. Maybe I come off and I come right in here. Give it me here, alright. It's a nightmare because you're receiving the ball between the lines. Between the lines means four midfielders of the opposing team, alright. You're receiving it behind them, but you're receiving it in front of the four defenders, okay? So you're receiving the ball between the lines, all right? It always causes a huge problem. Think of where Rooney picks the ball up, all right? Sometimes I believe he comes too deep. He don't want it as deep as he is. Sometimes he's past the four midfielders. So when he receives it, he's got to either play a ball or try and take 8 players on, all right? The 4 defence and the 4 midfielders. So I always think he's at his best when he receives the ball between the lines, all right? Behind the 4 midfielders of the opposing team, in front of the 4 defenders. Because then when he gets turned, you're causing huge problems, all right? You're in an area there the defenders don't want to step into, because if they come with me and I receive the ball in between the line and one of the centre-backs steps out, what does that leave behind him to exploit? Space. So then if I've got midfield runners, I can receive the ball here, centre-back stepped out, bam, play a midfield runner in, all right? Now he is against 1 centre-back instead of 2, all right? So if you're one of them clever footballers that likes to get on the ball and create something, receive the ball between the lines. Step off the defence, come into this area. It's kind of a no man's land. The midfielders don't want to come back here because then they'll be overrun by our midfielders. The defenders don't want to step out into this position. That's why it's such a great place to receive the ball, okay? So think about the ones I've spoke about today. Are you the focal point of the team, the main striker, the guy that holds it up, brings others into play? All right? If so, you want to play off the centre-backs of the opposing team. All right? Cause them problems. Stay in centre. Don't go out wide, it's not your job. Stay in centre, be the focal point of the team. All right? Speak to your players before the game. Maybe you might make a run over the top to come in and receive it a little bit shorter and then bring players into play. Get the ball under control, get it out wide, get yourself in the box for a cross coming in. All right? Are you one of them strikers? Are you the striker like I was who likes to run the lines? All right? Remember what I said, curve your run, run in behind a fullback, in front of the opposing centre-back. First of all, you need to make the movement onto the furthest fullback, onto the furthest centre-back away. So then allowing you to create the space to make the run in front of the other centre-back, in behind the other fullback. All right, great run, really relieves pressure on your team if you're under pressure. Third one, are you a creator? Are you the clever, intelligent striker? If so, drop deeper, come and receive the ball. The main thing here, receive it between the lines. Behind their midfield, in front of their defence, all right? Receive it on the back foot, get turned, cause problems. If a centre-back steps out with you, play one of your midfielders in. Make sure you've got them midfield runners. Maybe it might be a wide man coming in off the line, runs into the space that you've drawn the centre-back out of. Then you can play him in, okay? They're just the basics. I'll go in more in depth in videos coming soon. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you again soon.